Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Today, from Home Story Cup 2026, a Patreon game featuring Reynor and ShoWTimE here on 10,000 feet. Top left, Reynor, bottom right, ShoWTimE. Let's go. PvZ on 10,000 feet. Really kind of an interesting map here, right? You got your main base here. You have a mineral wall leading down to another base here that is walled off, but the wall disintegrates. So really kind of interesting stuff you can do with that. So this is your natural, right? And you better watch out for drones mining through this or probes or whatever in a PvZ. And we're blocking the hatch here. And Reynor says, that's okay. I'll take my first base over here. I knew you would do that because the rush distance on this map is so short. And there we go. Hatch on time for Reynor. Not disturbed. Not thrown off by that block. And ShoWTimE knows he wouldn't be. They play each other on the ladder all of the time. And ShoWTimE has a leveled up dude. So ShoWTimE could win this, right? Reynor, again, a little bit of a better resume here. He does have a world championship, and ShoWTimE does not. But, again, ShoWTimE knows all of Reynor's timings, his tricks that he likes to play on Protoss players, and he will be prepared for them. Harassing, playing the mineral game. We haven't seen a pro play the mineral game for a while, have we? On the channel. Showed up like 5 or 6 years ago, maybe even before that. Time is a flat circle. Have no idea when it first showed up here, but yeah, just throwing off the drones mining. Every little advantage here is excellent in a PvZ, especially against somebody as good as Reynor is. Nexus coming up. We got ourselves a cybernetic score as well. No need for a forge, right? Pool's not even halfway done yet. No early ling flood here from Reynor. It was a hatch first and a extractor and then a pool. So, this probe says, are we going to get ling flooded now? In a couple of minutes? Who knows? That's what we're doing with that probe. And again, this is going to be a Patreon cast for those of you who are supporting me on patreon.com/FalconPaladin for at least $1 a month. That's tier 1. Gives you access to this replay a month before anybody else sees it on the channel. So if you're a patron, thank you very much. Support for the support and for the love. I love you too. And if you're watching this in, I don't know, April 2026, hit that like button and subscribe, man. We are here with StarCraft 3 to 4 times a week. So, also if you're a channel member, I appreciate you too. You can click join button down below and become a channel member too. Now, probe says, any third base yet? No? Natural base remains untaken here at 2:30. There's not even a drone in position to really do anything with it. We have a queen on the way. We do. We have a queen on the way. We're spreading creep down that direction, but not even... There we go. Drone, yes. Hang on. Hang on a second. And yes. Okay, so third at 250. Ooh, Adept. A little bit too late to get there and block it. That is a matter of like half a second. Stargate opening. I'm going to say it's a Void Ray to kill this very pesky Overlord. Terry, the Overlord even. Merch is available at falconpaladin.store with Terry's face on it and Robert the Zealot as well if you're interested in merch. We got buttons, we got hats, we got hoodies, we have regular t-shirts, depending on what you are interested in from the StarCraft merch. Now, Adept comes in and says, you got a Roach Horn, you got a Lair? No, you're actually not saturating your gas. He finishes the Shade. Okay, ShoWTimE, I see what you're up to here. I respect your game. I'm going to try to kill some lings. Maybe a drone could die. Yes, gets a drone kill, 2 drone kills, and then gets out as well. Dude, awesome stuff. Unfortunately, speed is done, so we're going to fight, but this Adept's going to die. Yeah, and this Adept's going to die as well. Shoot. Oh, got him. Got him. Third Nexus on the way from ShoWTimE out here. Not going to worry about this thing over here quite yet. Again, kind of a weird base to take, and Reynor not bothering with his either. Nobody's here to mine through it either. So keep that in mind. Third hatch up. Reynor says, let's drone. How about that? Let's drone right now, because no harassment coming right now from the Protoss side of the map. We do have a Twilight Council. We do have an Oracle opening here. 1 Oracle already here. 1 Oracle in production. Warp Gate completed at about 4 minutes. You don't have to rush Warp Gate, but you need to get it fairly soon, right? Sub 5 minutes, I guess, is the mark there for a good Protoss player. And after that, yeah, Warp is very, very useful for sure. Maybe the most important upgrade for a Protoss player in StarCraft 2. What do you think? Is it Warp Gate? Is it going to be Psystorm? I just feel like Warp Gate is always researched, right? What's another upgrade that's always researched in every single game? No matter what. I guess unless you're cannon rushing. Excellent pull there. One drone being caught by that stasis trap. You know, Reynor is not his first game of PvZ ever, I can tell you that much. I think it's Warp Gate. Most important upgrade, right? You could say Charge, but Charge lots aren't in every single game. Blink's not in every single game. Like even like +1 melee attack isn't in every single game. Because if you're getting Blink Stalkers, it's gonna be Blink. I guess +1 attack is there as well. Maybe +1 attack is maybe a little tiny bit more common than Warp Gate is. Anyway, let me know in the comments. You guys are smart. Fourth base, checking it out. Reynor is excellent. Lings charging around here too, making sure nobody's mining through that back way. Fancy. Here comes some Stalkers. They don't have Blink yet. Going to be done in just about 20 or 30 seconds. Getting a cancel on this would be really good. Okay, cool. We're just going to get a cancel on it. No, Lings are trying to shut this thing down. Stasis catches 3 of the Lings. Good pullback there as well. Oh, another Stasis catching even more of the Lings. Beautifully, beautifully done. That's what we're talking about. No, Google, I'm not talking to you. Get out of here, phone. Really wants that hatch. The Lings are like, absolutely not. You're not allowed to have that hatchery. It does finish as at 50% health. Stasis going to wear off on these Lings. Those guys escape. These guys are not going to escape. Ba-boom. Well, some of them will. Some of them will not. That's the nature of a Ling. And he's back. ShoWTimE is back to harassing this hatchery. And it's like, hey, how do you deal with Stalkers? And everybody says Lings. And it's like, well, didn't Lings save this hatch? No. A good Protoss player with Blink and splitting, a little bit of Stasis support especially, can really, really be awesome. Even against Lings, you almost need Hydralisks or Ravagers for these guys. The range is so important. And the fact that Stalkers don't do bonus damage to Ravagers or Hydras either is super helpful. Yep, there you go, triggering another Stasis with 1 Ling. Reynor is so smart. Getting a 4th base up the top of the right side. ShoWTimE's 4th base coming in about the same time. Actually, no. Reynor's is done. ShoWTimE's is just now getting started. Lings might get a cancel on this sucker. Hang on. Going for the more guaranteed damage of the Warping in Zealots, and he will kill those. Oh, killing one of them as Oracles come in to burn down those Lings as they've been doing for so long. Another group of Lings, though. Swinging in from Reynor, and you gonna wall it off? Yep, walled off. Adept in the wall. Cannon, shield battery, High Templar. Again, High Templar have a basic attack. It's not very good. It's 4 damage per attack, and it's kind of slow. But it will do okay against Lings if there's a cannon there, too. So, new 5th base coming in from Reynor to make up for the one that he's lost already. Killing a hatch early is kind of incredible and kind of amazing for a Protoss. So we'll see if ShoWTimE can ride this to a victory or not. Again, just because Reynor has a better resume does not mean ShoWTimE cannot win this game. We've got robotics facility coming in. Hydras, yes. Hydra upgrades, also very important here. And a Hive at about 7 minutes. Coming in where? Here, 2nd base has the Hive. Neat. Good stuff, Reynor. I should do that more often in my games, right? I should do it more often. Where, ooh, good snipe. Oracle dies. Yeah, once Hydras are out, Oracles have a much more difficult time. 3 kills on that one. But yeah, get your Hive at your 2nd base sometimes. Get it at your 3rd base. Why not? Everything will be fine. There's a Lurker Den. So it's going to be Lurkers. Haven't seen Lurkers in a PvZ in a minute. Hydraling Bane's been done quite a bit in this matchup. Roaches and Ravagers and Banes have been used against Protoss on the channel too, but I haven't seen Lurkers used against Protoss in just a hot minute, it feels like. So let's see how this goes. Again, Immortals, very good. Like, really good against Lurkers. Stalkers and numbers can do well. Psystorm's pretty good against them too, because Lurkers are stationary. Well, temporarily stationary. And the damage ticks keep coming with the new Storm. See you later, single Zealot. Nobody likes you. Hive finishing up. What are we going to do with the Hive? Adrenal. The number of Lings out? Almost 100. We have to get Adrenal. Production tab says Seismic Spines. That's a Hive upgrade. Cool. And Aspire. That's not a Hive upgrade. Interesting. Oh, it's up here for the Hive, or for the Spire. Excellent. Stargate coming in. A good answer to Lurkers, as always, is Stargate units, because Lurkers can't shoot up. If you've got like 12 carriers, the Lurkers suddenly don't have so much value anymore. Oh, Adrenal's getting started. These Lings are like, we don't need Adrenal to kill these Zealots. They're garbage. All right, I guess. I mean, they've got charge and +1. You have +1 as well, I suppose, which really helps. Oh, giant stasis. That's one Reynor was not expecting, and he got trapped in there big time. Lurkers defending the 5th base. Nothing defending the top right base except for Lings and Creep as an advanced warning system. These Lings get out of there. Storm still persists forever, as it always does. Zealots into the main base, but Ling Hydra. Been good against Zealots for a long time. Couple drones died, but that was like 5 or 6 Zealots that died. Not good trades at all. Income tab favoring Reynor. Army value tab is favoring Reynor as well here now, as he is up to his massive 92 worker count. He's getting dropper lords right now. Okay, that's beautiful stuff. He's going to try to drop Hydra's lurkers maybe inside ShoWTimE's main base. Could do it. There's a little bit of an area over here that the Zealot's not covering right now, and the Zealot's going to die anyway because he's out on a mission to get killed by non-crackling Zealots. Oh, the lurker position over here is kind of nice. Yeah, look at him die to the Stalkers. No, and the Tempest too. Anything again from the Stargate. Really good against these lurkers, shutting them down quite nicely. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. And here comes the drop. Oh no. Oh no. ShoWTimE, are you ready for this? There's nope, no response to this whatsoever. So here we come into the main base. Lurkers burrowing, cracklings on top of everything. Hydra's unloading here. No, it just looks like Lings and Lurkers, but pretty good against Stalkers. That combination anyway. The poop and creep just for good measure. Archons. Pretty good in little cramped spaces against these Lings. Pretty good against the Lurkers too, but the Lurkers are not being revealed. There's the revelation by the Oracle, revealing and concealing. Not concealing anymore. Hydra's pushing in this direction. Too many charge lots there, but also Lings this way. Mothership handling those guys. Main base infestation gets taken care of. 14 probes have died in the meantime. Hydralisks, yeah, causing issues over here. Psystorming your own stuff a little bit. Got to be careful with that storm. It does do the friendly fire damage. And so what a bunch of probes died. Income heavily favoring Reynor right now. The army value tab is favoring ShoWTimE, though. Reynor gave up a lot to make that work, and now he's got to remax. He's got Corruptors in production. He knows about the Mothership. He knows how to handle a Mothership, and these Tempests, too, is with Corruptors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bases. 6th base. No. Setting up another drop. No expansion. I guess this one is the new expansion from Reynor. Expand while attacking. However, moving across the map a little bit here is that base is probably canceled. ShoWTimE's going to kill that with this army. Now, down the right side, again, another drop. What do we have to defend? Nothing? Did we learn nothing from the previous attack, ShoWTimE? No, but we're over here. We're sniping down spines. We're going after lurkers. We're going to warp in a ton of zealots. And actually, you know what? We're going home. Reynor decides to abort mission. Abort. Get out of there. Again, this hatch will die. I don't think you have to worry about Reynor being able to save this at all. ShoWTimE expanding bottom left as well. So he's going to get the hatch, but maybe that was a trap as the Corruptors come in and try to take down the Mothership. Can't quite get it. Corruptors. Time Warp gets tossed down. Archon's really good against Sky anything Zerg and Ground Zerg too, let's be real. Oh, he drops inside the third? No, this is the natural. Inside the natural. Poops some creep in there. Zealot's cleaning that one up. Probes dying. Gonna unload some more cracklings here. This hatch is in so much trouble on the other side of it, though. This is a crazy good PvZ. Drops all over the place. Protoss marching across the map with a combination of an Archon and Tempest army here. Okay, popping the cloaking shield. Nope, Corruptors are like, we've got Overseers. Don't worry about it, man. You're dead anyway, Mothership. Down. This base, say, but 22 more probes have died. It is 63 to 88 workers. You'd be like, oh, you got 63 workers. That's pretty good. But not when Reynor's got 88. I guess this hatch is going to die. That's a major victory here for ShoWTimE. Is there still, he's just pooping creep over here. It's not even, there's not even any army units in that position for some reason. 188 to 156 supply. ShoWTimE has a much bigger army. There it is. Army advantage. Massive income advantage. Not great, but, dude, the Hive getting sniped. Look at this. The Archons are really keeping those Corruptors away quite nicely. This is a chaotic situation right here, but when the Protoss is parked on your front door, that's when they are the scariest. More Archons joining in. The Lurker Den getting sniped down. The Corruptors try to come in, but no! Reynor taps out, and ShoWTimE getting the win there in 14 minutes and 15 seconds. Dude, he dealt with crazy drops there. Look at that income advantage creep back into ShoWTimE's side of the graph there. Army value just goes down all the time for Reynor. ShoWTimE continues to increase just enough to get that win. Resources lost, 25,000 to 14,000. Yeah, but what a beautiful late game composition with the Archons and the Tempests. High Templar were out there too, couple Immortals. But the Archons keeping the Tempests alive as much as they can. Tempest helping out against the Lurkers extremely well. And at the end of the day, there just was not nearly enough, just not even nearly enough for Reynor to win that game. So yeah, bit of an upset here. Once again, ShoWTimE is beating Reynor on the ladder. This is not something that he is like super stoked about because he does this, right? He does this all the time. So fantastic. Like really, really, really great showing of our guy ShoWTimE, the Wall, the German Protoss. Is he going to win a premier tournament at some point? I certainly hope so. He definitely deserves to do it. He is just looking good here against Reynor. If you can take down Reynor like this, you can beat anyone. So GG. Well done. Great Patreon game and hopefully a good Patreon cast for you in your opinion. Let me know in the comments if you think it was. And going to be it for me today, though. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, Twitch, Instagram, TikTok, and Blue Sky, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.